In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Y'all, sorry, I have a um, throat issue. I think I, oh wait, I get this one. I have a throat issue for me. Poor me, poor me. Uh, all right, let me put these through. Airdrop. How are you all doing? Oh, my coffee. Hi, One Deep. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Purple Passion. Miracles manifesting immediately, abundance overflowing. Tracy and chat. Funny you should say that, but I think you always say it. But I want you all to start with me your 369 manifestation. I've already started this morning. And you could start it right now. You just need to do it 3 times a day. So the rule is morning, afternoon, evening. But since everybody's morning, afternoon, and evening differs, even if you start in the afternoon, then you could do early evening and then you could do night. Do whatever your schedule can give you. All right, that's the most important thing. Now, there are some rules with the 369, and one of them, why is that happening? And one of them being is, let me do it this way, it's easier. Oh, do I need to delete anything? One of them being is, if you start your 369 and you forget and you regret that you forgot, start over, but do not ask for the same thing the way you asked it. There might be something off with the way you're needing something. So do it again, but use a different phrasings, different sentences to get what you want. All right? Spirit is very, very funny. And if you ask things in a certain way and they know you can't have it right now, they want you, they might make you forget to ask maybe something else for the same thing in a different way. Now, what's a good example of that, Tracy? Let's say I need a car, which at one point I needed a car. And then I say, I want a brand new car. But what if they, meaning the spirit world, what if they don't want me to have a brand new car? I want to have a brand new car. But what that's not on the table for me? What if that's not cost effective for me? Even though that's what I think I want, even though I may not know how to get it, there's no money to get a brand new car. So what am I thinking? So let's say I ask for a brand new car and then I forget in 2 days to work on the 369. It's because something in which you asked wasn't directed well from your soul, right? So then you have to go back in and then you have to say, I'd like to have a car as opposed to a brand new car. If they want you to have a brand new car, they will absolutely bring it to you, bring it for you. But if you're only looking for a brand new car and all they can get you is a used car, you're not going to appreciate it. So if you do the 369 and you forget, it's because something in that is not right for you. So it means go back, redirect your language, your communication skills with spirit so that spirit could help you. Now, let's say you're doing 369 and you're doing it every day for a month, 2 months. Some people can be very dedicated. And let's say there a day comes where you just can't do it. Either woke up late, you're that means you don't have time for the 3 steps. You only have enough time for the 2 steps. You forget, not in a bad way. You've been dedicated, but a meeting stopped you from remembering. That means the job is done. You don't have to keep going in at that point. You have to accept that it's on its way.
Ladies and gentlemen, the mass blackout has made it to.
Okay? And whatever you do, do not be hard on yourself. This is new for all of us. All right. Hold on.
Ericka Kirk was.
So we just want to make sure that we're doing the best we can with the limited resources, spiritual resources that we have.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you to us.
Does that make sense, everyone?
That man's watching over it.
I'm going to try and get as much as these in. Not stopping me yet, so let's.
What do you notice about Ericka Kirk's speech right here?
Ericka Kirk is a plan.
And I'm going to get this last thing in, but I have no idea what it is. Let me see.
What we're witnessing is a coup, not the angry January 6th insurrection at the U.S. Capitol. They don't need.
Okay. I think I got all my stuff in. So, do you guys understand? Hi, Many Moons. How are you? Yes, I will start the 369 because it works. It does work. I'm supposed to have my apartment before Christmas. Okay, this is what I'm saying. You want your apartment before Christmas. You can ask for it before Christmas. But what if the apartment that God has for you isn't ready till January? So instead, you could say, I want my apartment ASAP, the one that is good and correct for me. See how we change that? Or it could be, find me my apartment that's good and correct for me. Something like that. Hi, Incognito. Yes. I'm frozen? I always do 369 every month. I love that. I love that. I know I did 369 for my car. And I said, I always envisioned a little car, like one of those like Fiestas, those little tiny Vista cars. And then at the last minute, I'm writing my 369. I'm dedicated to my 369. At the last minute, I said, God, I need a car with a butt. And the reason why I needed a car with the butt is because I didn't want to have to depend upon calling on a man that has a truck, taking me to Home Depot. Like, I just want to go to Home Depot, have the guy help me put the stuff in my car, but I'm in and out, right? I'm not depending on somebody else's time. So at the very last minute, I was like, God, I would like to have a car with the butt. So I started changing my 369 to say a car with a butt. And then I got my car. And the devil, the devil tried to take it from me. I'm not giving him no credit. Because there was this girl here that the car was offered to her first. Thank God the car didn't work. She was like, So she went back to the owner and she said, I'm not going to take this car. So then the car was offered to me. And I was like, okay. It cost only $750. I asked my YouTube people if they could help me. They did. I got the car. Other than the problem I just gave my car, which is the head gasket, but I did that because the ignorance of being just who I am as a person, that car never gave me problems. And my mechanic was like, I think you need a new transmission. And he said, but ride it around and come back if you do. Never a new transmission. Never. This car has been a gem. So I feel like if my head gasket is a problem, then maybe God is taking me off the road for a minute. Maybe God is like, I need you off the road. I need to preserve you. I need you to do your readings. I need you to relax. I don't need you running around. That's what I think happened. Oh, I don't have my washcloth. So that's when I have just to listen to God. Now I am hoping to do something else with my 369 manifestation. And I started it today. And I didn't think about it until last night. And although everybody was talking about the 1111 portal and what you should be doing on the 1111 portal, if you are magical, anyways, every day is a manifestation day, right? Purple Passion? That's the perfect phrasing. I want my apartment ASAP that is good for me. Boom. Hi, Carlito. How you doing? So, start your 369 manifestation tools. And listen, I know many of you are looking for love. Do your 369 for love because so many things are changing. Three Eye Atlas is throwing cosmic light to the sun. The sun is cosmically throwing light to the earth and fucking shit up. But what it's actually doing is changing the molecular structure of our cells. And so, with that being said, everyone start asking for love because the energy calls for it. It calls for unity, love, companionship, togetherness. No one is asked to be alone during this time of change. The universe would prefer that we were together in family form of some sort. All right. Hi, Marcella. So, I got some videos here. We're going to do Ericka Kirk. Ericka Kirk. Let me see. Let me take something out. Ericka Kirk is an industry girl, long time industry girl. She's been in this industry game since age 16, 17. Her parents have made her, which is very typical of the culture. Her parents have made her understand that her biggest flex will be her blonde hair, her body. She's allowed to have an education, she's not allowed to use it. You get your education to find your man. Now, the question then becomes, is she such an industry girl that she is going to be vice president someday, or is she an industry girl that's going to marry JD Vance? Tell me what you guys think in the comments and we'll play some videos.
Where's Ericka? He's right. Just show you a name.
Now, I'm a little I'm a little confused as to why Erica is at the White House at big meetings like that. I think it has something to do with the president of India or something. Let me see something. I don't know why I have the CC on. I can't seem to take it out. General, no. Audio, nope. Visual effects, nope. Recording, hotkeys. Okay. Can I take the CC out? Yes. I don't know how I got the CC. Oh, maybe it's here. No, nope. All right. I did allow it to come on, but now I don't know how to get it off. All right. That didn't help. Let me see. No, that doesn't help. All right. I don't have time. What do you guys have to say? Don't care. Ah, wow. You believe JD will leave his, if it's true, he is using his wife for his best political career. How dangerous. Yeah. Oh, she's an industry girl. She does not have a choice in what's going down. She's an they chose Charlie for her. She did not like that man. She had no choice. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's look at some more. Um what
Ew. Ew. Actually, it's worse than just leaning over to give her a kiss. He was searching for her. Ericka? Ericka? Where's my Ericka? I couldn't find the clip where the news reporter wasn't talking over Trump, but he is. So just listen carefully and you'll hear Trump searching for Ericka.
Widow of Charlie Kirk. We also see Brooke Rollins, Secretary of Agriculture. So plenty of people at the White House today in the Oval Office here. Let's listen back in. You can see there, Terry kissed the president on the cheek there inside of the Oval Office.
Am I wrong for thinking the way I'm thinking? Because somebody posted a picture of that same picture, and hundreds of comments were like, he's so good to her. He's like her dad. He's so fatherly.
Ew. Ew. It's all very weird. It's all very weird. Let's look at some more videos.
Charlie Kirk's wife, Ericka Kirk, visited 6 countries in just 7 days, and every single trip was to see a different man. It started on a Monday in Miami. By Tuesday morning, she was in Cancun, not on the beach, but in a $12 million oceanfront villa. with lover number 1. That same night, she flew to Las Vegas. $60,000 a night sky suite on the strip. Lover number 2. No paparazzi, no questions. Wednesday, Ibiza. Ericka wasn't there for the clubs. She was drinking champagne with lover number 3, a European billionaire, inside his hillside estate. Thursday, Dubai. Lover number 4. A sheikh who wired $300,000 just for her visit. No cameras, only whispers. Friday, London. Her final stop. Lover number 5. The one who believed he was the only man, and the one who secretly paid for every other trip. 5 men, 5 countries, 6 flights, 7 days. Now the world wants to know, was Ericka Kirk running the game, or was the game running her?
Guys, sorry. Now, this last video that I just played, where it's like, oh, she went to 6 different boyfriends in 7 days. That's not me, Erica. That is somebody else's account. I'm just posting what I'm allowed to download from TikTok. But I do have concerns for you. I do have concerns that if it is true, what the fuck? But I have to give you grace because I don't know who this TikTok account, I don't know if it's AI, I don't know if people just hate you that they would say anything. And that happens a lot. Like, once you're hated, like, you could do anything, you could say anything, and it could or could not be true, or it could just be exaggerated. I mean, maybe you went to just 3 guys' mansions. I don't know. I do know you're an industry girl, though, and you're trained to be an industry girl. So anything could or could not be true.
Ericka Kirk's staff don't like her. I mean, it's the Turning Point staff. They don't like her.
Of our Turning Point USA family, but
or maybe they're just apathetic toward her and are not appreciating this little publicity stunt she's pulling off, attempting to pull off. She's so weird, like for real.
Part of our Turning Point USA family, but I want you guys all to see the Medal of Freedom and be able to.
Most of them are barely looking at her, and that one girl just like walks away. I mean, they're barely looking at her.
You guys are all part of the legacy.
You guys are all part of the legacy. And if they had any connection to her, they would be coming up. She is clearly not approachable to them because they are staying back. This is an intimate kind of moment, right? In theory, it should be, and fail, epic fail.
I literally will stand here so all of you can I don't care. Everyone can have their moment and see.
For her to announce that she's going to wait until everybody gets a chance to look at it, it just comes off patronizing to me. There's something I don't know that I can articulate it very well, but I don't know if you saw the video where they're telling their story about how they met. And she said that one of the first things she noticed about him was that he was nice to the server. Like, why wouldn't he be? You know, that's just human decency. So she just has this air of detachment kind of from real people. And this seems to be one of those moments. I normally would never comment on this, but she clearly kind of just goes over the top with her appearance, and I just think there's something fair game about it. But the hair, you know, it's just weird evangelical hair. There is something deep and dark with this whole situation. Charlie had an air of sincerity, regardless of how much I didn't agree with him in pretty much everything, except I do appreciate the things he started to speak out about at the end. She's dark. She is dark. And the lack of investigation and the way that they paved over where he was eliminated is dodgy. I sincerely pray that somehow it comes out sooner than later, because something's going on.
Oh, child. Erica's dark. She's so dark. She is dark. Let me see what you guys have to say. Yes, she looks like Tammy Faye. I know, I agree. I need to rewatch that. Think of House of Cards TV show. I never watched the TV show. I never liked Kevin Spacey. I didn't understand why I need to give him my money. But now you're telling me it's very similar to that. Mm. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Dorcel. Don't forget he had a weird relationship with his own daughter, not surprised by his weirdo behavior with Ericka. That's very true. We were talking about 47. Doesn't she have kids? Hiya, Tia. Why isn't she with them? Why isn't she showing her kids? But she don't like them damn kids. They came from Charlie. She didn't like Charlie. All right. Let's look at some more before we do this reading. Thank you, everyone, for sticking by this. Let's see.
Did you notice Jason Aldean's wife's expression when Ericka Kirk hugged him? Just last night at the Patriot Awards, Ericka's three strange actions left everyone absolutely shocked. First, when she walked up to hug Jason Aldean, did you catch his wife's reaction? Her eyes stayed locked on Ericka's right hand the entire time, almost like she was afraid Ericka might touch Jason's head. Only after the hug ended did her face finally relax. Second, when Ericka hugged Jason's wife, she deliberately lifted her hand to hold the back of her head, just like that moment with J.D. Vance a while ago. It honestly felt like she was trying to prove something. And third, during the award ceremony, she received the very first Legacy Award honoring her husband. Everyone else wore dark, formal colors for the serious occasion, but Ericka showed up in a bright green gown, which many thought looked completely inappropriate. So what do you think? Was Ericka just being herself, or did she know exactly what she was doing? Tell me your thoughts in the comments.
Honestly think Handmaid's Tale. Yep, House of Cards. Oh my God, I never saw the show. I honestly think Ericka is on a hugging tour now.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dora. And that man's watching over us right now, right?
I think she's on a hugging tour. Let's see if we can get this. Come on, work with me. Oh my God. Let's just play it again.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dora. And that man's watching over us right now, right?
Who was that guy she was hugging? Why is she on a hugging tour right now? Oh, what the hell is happening? This is crazy to me. Like, you're disgusting. You're now trying to prove you're not trying to become JD's wife. I hope Usha bitched in your face. I hope Usha behind the scenes, although Usha, we actually need to see you say something publicly. But I hope she got up in your fucking face. And I hope she said, you leave my fucking vice president husband alone, you bitch. I'm praying for that. Because she's on a hugging tour to prove that this hug is normal for her.
Ericka Kirk was introduced to Charlie Kirk through Donald Trump, She had been procured for like Donald Trump's pageants. She won like Miss Arizona or something. She was literally like a registered actress and starred in a reality TV show, a romance one at that. He met her on a trip to Israel. Charlie met her on one of these wall humping trips. So the Israeli connections, and then JD
What was
Sharp
she doing in
tells me-
Israel?
Well, she was on a pilgrimage.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I just learned, JD Sharp, Jason Dick, the founder of Uncensored AI, just told me that her dad, Ericka Kirk's dad, is one of the founders or creators of Raytheon Israel Ltd. Raytheon Israel creates the weapon systems and defense systems like the Iron Dome, and soaks up trillions of, collectively trillions of U.S. taxpayer dollars over the course of the last, however many decades, billions of dollars annually.
From what I understand, Ericka Kirk's father formed Raytheon Israel's division and was the former chairperson / president. I believe he's retired now, but he was actively involved in that particular operation.
That's ridiculous.
All of these connections. They had the custody of Charlie Kirk's body in the custody of J.D. Vance aboard some private jet, going to God knows where. And within 24 hours, Ericka Kirk is releasing this propaganda video of Charlie Kirk's hand and the rings and the I love you and the crying and the sobbing.
That young man, I forgive him.
She's solidifying the narrative that he's guilty. No matter what, about a court appearance, anything else, that resonated with every Christian because they're supposed to be forgiving.
Yeah.
And that just subliminally, subconsciously, or very overtly put, yep, he's guilty, he did it, he's responsible, but Ericka forgives him. And now she's the champion of TPUSA to come rushing in, building all of these other extensions and satellite, different clubs all over the place. Well,
they're basically trying to build her up to be the next president. They're essentially seeing like, hey, this is a woman that we could set up maybe in 8 to 12 years.
Yeah. Well, they then will be able to just solidify this Judeo-Christian, alliance, and that Israel was great and that Charlie loved the Jews and all these things, while completely disregarding the 5 weeks, leading up to his death, where he began to actually ask about this and point out this occupation.
Didn't see the play until it was too late. JD wife is not going, his wife is going to be quiet and stay in her place. She understands the assignment. That's a shame. That's it. So there's no allege. She shows signs of being trained to be passed around. I'm wondering what JD is saying now about her crazy. I'm thinking about Candace. She knows a lot. That's why she speaks out about JD. Don't say unaliving. JD, listen, I'm going to teach you guys something. It's my channel. He is the Vice President of the United States. Don't ever mention 47 or the Vice President of the United States saying anything about that kind of stuff. You don't need to be right. None of us need to be right. I don't wish it. So if I don't wish it on my channel, I don't want you to bring it on my channel. Okay? That's one rule I have, and I don't have any rules. But talking about someone being not here with us is a very unkind statement, because they all have a place with God, here, alive on earth. So just because you don't like someone, don't mean God is going to take them out for you. These people have work to do. Now, I'm sorry. If y'all can't see God's plan in all of this, I see God's plan in all of this. And as long as there are racist people out there, he's going to stay. He will stay. As long as the masses do not change, he will stay. That does mean he could wind up being president again in 2028. Alive. So when y'all are mad, because it gives me some concern, because do you think that about your husband, your brother, your sister? Do you think that way? Because it's too easy to come out of your mouth. You have to remember that everyone has their place with God. Everyone has their place with God. You don't have to like it. But God, the supreme being, knows exactly what he's doing. And in knowing what he's doing, he is asking us, not me, child, because I don't know, but he is asking people to operate better. I didn't wait. It was the unaliving comment. I don't like that. And so I have to be really careful when someone says that on my channel, because I don't agree. And then I have to make this whole big speech about how I don't agree, because you motherfuckers are not going to have the FBI at my door. Listen to what I'm saying. Ain't nobody going to have the FBI at my door. I'm not in agreement with any direction of not being here on earth. I'm not in agreement with that. I will not. Now, I will stand on God with that. But y'all, if you want to say it, have your own channel. But you cannot say it on my channel. On God. Mm-mm. And I have to make a point of it, Dorcel, because later on, somebody else is going to be watching. The point is, if I don't say anything, then somebody will come on tomorrow and add to it. So I have to say something, even though I'm biting down. Yes, I'm biting down. It's very important for people to understand my personal morals. And I don't care what's going on out there in the world, in the presidency. We are not going to influence. Because again, you think that's with God? We are not going to influence someone not staying above ground. We're not going to do it. Because you're adding to why the world is a problem. You just don't know it. You're adding to it. I would prefer if you would say something like, man, he needs to get out of office. I'm going to pray him out, but not wishing anything like that. I just have to say it. Just have to be really careful. Correction is good. Thank you, sweetie. I agree with you, Tracy. Let me get up here. About God's plan. Yes, who's in office right now? God sanctioned it. Citizens of the U.S. have to learn what is happening in their faces. Yes. And unless they learn, I don't know. What is Red Sparrow, sweetie? I don't get the connotation. Gabriella, she wants the White House. Now, she's either going to get the White House as VP or the White House between the sheets. I don't know. No worries. Thank you for apologizing. No worries. But just know that I kept emphasizing for others later. That's why I have to not just say it a little bit. I have to pound it in, because somebody's going to watch it later. And I don't want anyone to think that is a good rhetoric. And besides that, let me tell you guys something. If something were to happen, the MAGAs would blame minorities, immigrants, the Democrats. That would be a worse scenario. Because if he doesn't get to finish his job here as president and something happens, these MAGAs who are still revving up because they're ignorant people are going to blame everybody. There will be mayhem. So, seriously, you have to be careful what you wish for. Let me help you. That's why I'm a psychic. That's why I'm a spiritualist. Let me help you. The last thing you want is this man to be taken out before his time. America is going to be on high alert, and everybody needs to get a gun. Hi, Noel. Oh, I appreciate everything that you're saying. I appreciate you, Joselle. Thank you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just remember, I'm only emphasizing because somebody else might say something. Carlito, okay, can't see that. Something's up with StreamYard changed shit, and now I can't see. We are all here for a reason. I agree with you, Tracy. God and the universe are in control, especially Three Eye Atlas. Three Eye Atlas is coming to shake shit up. Incognito, what is Red Sparrow? I don't want to highlight it unless I know what it is. Hi, Growth. Hi, sweetie. No worry, Dorcel. We're good recognizing fakery. She was putting on the hits for real. Yes. Um, but L. Williams doesn't believe that JD's wife is checking her. Ciao. Okay, thank you, sweetie. Growth, we just had a whole conversation about looking. Let the symptoms do what the symptoms. I have a theory on the symptoms, by the way. I have a theory on the symptoms. I'm not believing anything that the symptoms say they predict. I'm at this point where I don't believe the symptoms. Symptoms. But we just had this whole thing about looking to wanting something other than what he is right now, alive and in the presidency. We're not looking for anything else. We have to fix things alive while he's in the presidency. Y'all keep asking, not y'all, but Growth. We're not talking about anything other than alive and the presidency. Alive and the presidency. We're going to stay focused on facts, not on wishful thinking, because if y'all look to anything else, this place is going to be hell. And if you're African American, you're going to catch hell. So stop looking even to the Simpsons and go, oh, well, the Simpsons always predict things. I don't believe they do. There's something about the Simpsons I no longer like. I don't believe that they're predicting all this stuff. I do believe that they have predicted, but as of lately, in the past couple of years, I don't believe it anymore. I don't believe none of it. So be careful, because The Simpsons is to Trump what TMZ is to black folks. TMZ hates black folks, and yet black folks make TMZ the biggest channel ever. And as black folks, we can't see how much TMZ hates black folks, especially rich black folks. I'm not pointing, but especially rich black folks. The Simpsons are constantly predicting something on 47, and we're looking to it as The Simpsons are God. Again, we've got to autocorrect ourselves. The Simpsons are not my God. And so I'm not going to believe everything that I see with them. I'm also not going to believe it and then hope that it comes true, right? Because that makes us brain dead. If you want change, you have got to work at change. You've got to help white folks not be MAGAs, like all day, every day. You have, one of my friends called out Meghan Markle, and I said to her, don't call her that name. And she's like, well, I think she's doing this. And I said, I don't care what you think. Don't call her that name. So, like, that's our job. Our job is to autocorrect how ugly this world is. And if it comes to you in your face, which it does for me a lot, comes to you in your face, you have to be like, that is not true. Stop looking at the world through these colored lens. Literally colored lens. Literally. All right. Oh, I love people like you. Look, growth goals. You have been wrong in the past couple of years. Growth. What? You know what's good about being wrong, growth? I'm not God. Check that. That means I am human and I am flawed. And that means I choose not to be as ugly as you. Saying that publicly. So what if I've been wrong? What's the end of the world? Where does the world end because Tracy got a reading wrong? Half of these readings, nobody's paying for. I'm doing it on my own. But you're ugly, you will pay for your ugly. You think not? You think not, sweetie? Like, don't come for me. You know what's so funny? I barely come for anyone unless you put yourself in public. Once you put yourself in public, once you're in the public eye, I could do a reading on you. But you don't see me coming for people, attacking their marriages. But you just came on my channel and attacked me. And you think you're going to get away with that? Do you? Do you know my spiritual people that absolutely love me? Run. Oh, I'm talking about The Simpsons. Oh, Lord. If y'all don't, I thought you were talking to me, child. I got really upset. I really did. The Simpsons have been wrong in the past. Yeah, they can be wrong. Who cares? I'm going to do a deep dive. I'm sorry, by the way. Growth. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, growth. It's Mercury retrograde. So sorry, young lady. Yep, The Simpsons. I'm thinking they're trying to get the energy surrounding this, playing with public feelings if we don't get emotionally involved. That could be true. There might be something about the systems that Simpsons, I can't even say their names, that is auto correcting our way of thinking. Like there might be something about them that is helping us to become brain dead. I know, sissy. I know. I feel so bad. It's Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius. I feel so bad. I am so sorry. growth. You all, Tracy Nice and Purple Passion, stop. She always says that. Oh my God. Lisa says, I'm sure JD Vance had a conversation with the wife about his political move and career. Why I say it's dangerous, because MAGA do not like JD like that. Like they like the president. Okay, so Lisa, here's what I have to say. They're prepping JD to take over the presidency. When, where, and how, who knows, right? MAGA, you're right, does not like JD at all. So they might be thinking JD needs a MAGA wife, a turning point wife, which would make him more likable if they pair it up together. It's okay. It's Mercury. I'm so glad you said something. Oh my God. I'm so glad. I was like, oh, I don't want to run another person away, because I'm very good at that. I'm very good at like running people away, because, I have I know, I don't need Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius. I don't need that. I'm constantly in Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius on my channel. So I'm so glad that you forgive me. It's okay. It is Mercury retrograde. I am so sorry. Lord have mercy. Dorcel said, I got JDV mixed up with Charlie. Dorcel. I'm not going to highlight it because I can't afford to. Okay, she shows signs being trained to pass. I'm wondering what JD is saying about her. Crazy. I'm thinking about Candace. She knows a lot. Okay, but you got JD. I'm not looking for it anymore. You got JD mixed up with Charlie. Okay, I get it. Thank you, sweetie. I know, right? Oh, okay. So, L. Williams, if JD becomes president, it's a if, because the 47 is a mega monster and he doesn't want to give up the throne, just like Biden didn't want to give up the throne. Niggers, they just want to hold on to that presidential seat no matter what. Then we have to look to JD. So would JD be better fit with a MAGA wife, blonde, blue-eyed, Tammy Faye looking? Or will she be a better fit as vice president? But because the men are so sexist, they may have been thinking that it would be better if she came across as vice president. But the more they thought about it, I think they would rather have two men running the country and have her be a MAGA wife. Yeah. All right. So let's take a look. I'm going to pull two sets of cards. Did I pray already? Oh, man. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Ericka. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Ericka is your child. She is your love. She is your beloved, Father God. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. Shay. Okay, Erica. I had just spread these cards out too, so I can get all the cards in. And now I have to do it over again. God damn it. All right. I'm going to pull two sets of cards. One is wife, the other one is VP. God, what would you like? Oh, let me do something else. Make this tall and big. Okay, now we're cooking. Much better. Okay. Because I could see it when I lower the stage. Actually, I gotta pull my shorts down because I'm gaining weight and so my underwears don't fit anymore. All right. Ooh, ciao. All right. All right. 10 cards. And I'm just going to have fun with this. We're just going to see where we can go with this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. It's more up here. 9, 9. Cards are up here for some reason. I could feel it. 10, 10. All right. Whew, 2 sets of cards. Wait, what did I say? What side is this? Wife? God damn it. What did I say this side was? Did anybody watch me? Damn it. It's very important that I know this, or else I will fuck this shit up. Important that I know this. Or I feel so bad. Okay. I am so sorry. Growth. Father God, please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. Shay. Okay, Erica. I had just spread these cards out too, so I can get all the cards in. And now I have to do it over again. God damn it. All right. I'm going to pull 2 sets of cards. One is wife. The other one is VP. Okay. This is wife. This is VP. Okay. This is wife. Uh, what do you call this hand? The left hand is wife. I'm getting karma. I'm getting money, but not a lot of money. I'm getting sacrifice here. Let me put this in the center right now. No, I'm not going to put it in the center. I'm getting sacrifice. I'm getting movement, but it's a little slow. They haven't 100% decided what they needed to do. This is VP. This is Vance, because he is a Leo. Can you guys see that? He is a Leo. This is change. Oh no, he's going to divorce his wife for the employment of it all. Does anybody know Ericka sign? Time is up, and he would be very happy to take on this young blonde. wife. He would be very happy. He would rather take her on and be masterful as a man, right? Remember, he's a Leo. Is he a July Leo or is he an August Leo? Because Leos don't like to play second fiddle. And he doesn't want this woman to be competition with him. So if she were to become VP, I didn't look at it yet, but if she were to become VP, people would look to her over him. And he's not having that. His ego, she's a Scorpio. Okay, she's a Scorpio, November 20th. J.D. Vance is a Leo. Oh, can somebody look up Usha? Usha for me. Is she a fire sign too? I agree, Dorcel. Leo males. Ugh. Ooh, you got to have a good spiritual mommy to handle a Leo male. Can somebody look up Usha? Is she a fire sign? All right. While y'all do that, I'm going to look at her as VP. Now, the first card that comes up is not good. I'm getting a Five of Cups. I'm getting a decision. I'm getting they're going to force her to couple up. Usha's a Capricorn. Okay. Is she born in December? Is she born in December? January 6th. Damn. All right. She wants the VP position, but she can't handle it. She can't handle it. She's starting to stress out. You guys, she's starting to crack. She's starting to crack with the demands. This is bigger than her. Nope, she's not going to be VP. Nope. They want her to be a family woman, and that's the least thing that she wants for herself. She is not slated for VP. It will not happen. They will not give a woman this much control. They could, and they could actually move mountains, putting a woman in as VP. They won't do it. Their egos will not let them do it. So, Ericka, unfortunately, I see you between the sheets. What happened in The Handmaid's Tale, Desiree? What was similar? Because I stopped watching it because it was terrible. Hi, Tracy and Chet, starting from the beginning. Thank you, Millicent. Handmaid's Tale was too much to watch at some point. All the graping. I don't see that right now. I don't see that she is. Yes. My baby brother, reckless decisions, ego driven. Oh, you got a Leo baby brother. Damn, child. I'm sorry. But it was up to your mama to stop all that energy. Let me tell you something. My grandson, Ezra, is a Sagittarius. And of course, and he has a Leo moon. Y'all think he is full of power. And he's been like this since age 3, since he could talk. But it's really important to constantly manage that energy when it's young and untethered and unfiltered. So I'm always like, oh, hell no, you are not going to do that. Or, I mean, I did it with his dad as well, but I don't know if everything got in with his dad, especially, I don't know, maybe I did something wrong at some point. I don't know, but I'm watching Ezra now and I'm like, not happening. Not happening. I will cut a bitch. And I'll say that and he'll giggle, but I do mean it. So, bottom line is, everyone, according to the cards, right? She cannot be VP. Boing, 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 boing. Unacceptable. Look at these. These are too dark. She would actually wind up hurting herself if she became, it's too stressful. I think she would have a mental breakdown. She is not a strong girl. She's not equipped for all of this. She's equipped for the manipulation. That's her training, to be put in to manipulate, probably to manipulate sexually. That's her gift. But or it's like gymnastics. If that's what they train you to do, that's all you know, right? Um, so she will not be vice president, which makes us very happy. None of us want her to be vice president. I'm gonna just put the cards over here because it doesn't matter. She is an industry wife, and she's just gonna take over. Being an industry wife. Now, do I have clarity as to whether or not JD would pick Ericka? No, I do not have clarity. And the reason why I do not have clarity is because there seems to be another woman standing here. And it doesn't have to be Ericka. So, how I'm going to say this is JD will replace his wife. Period. He will replace her with a caricature of MAGA influence. If it's Ericka, that's fine, but I don't think Ericka wants that role. I honestly don't think that she wants to play second fiddle to yet another man. I think she hates that role. And I think she hated her husband. And I think they weren't even living together at some point. I think that when he even came home, he didn't stay home. I mean, came back in town, he didn't even stay home. I think they were separated. Or they were acting separated, or they I don't even think they were under the same roof, to be honest with you. Something feels off with their relationship. So, I don't think Ericka wants to be put back in a position of being the doty wife. I'm also thinking she's having a hard time pretending that she even likes her husband. I'm getting she can't stand to go on these conventions and keep acting like she liked this man because she didn't like him. Um, so I definitely don't think that she's in a position of saying to the male powers that be, yes, I want to be the replacement for JD Vance. I think she's highly sexual. I think she does things because she is part of a like Epstein system, political system. I think she has no choice. I think her dad and her mom put her in this. I think if John Benet Ramsey was alive, John Benet Ramsey would be an industry girl. But I think she's beginning to wake up and say, I don't want to do this. Why am I doing this? And they can't give up on her because they can use her no matter what. But they might have to listen that she doesn't want to do this anymore, which means constantly be between the sheets. Now, somebody asked if she was pregnant. If she became pregnant, she will abort. She will not keep the baby. No, under no circumstances is she going to wind up pregnant and not married again. Trust and believe. It will not happen. Oh, Ericka, the tower showed up. I think what I'm getting is that Ericka doesn't want to play the game. I think her feelings are getting hurt by public opinion. I think they're trying to tell her to ignore everything that's happening, but I think she's going to begin to fight back and say no. Ericka, if you do not do what these powerful men want you to do, there will be an accident. It's obvious, and you know it. There will be an accident. Now, there's something here about the brain, or here's what I'm going to say. I'm so hot right now. Whenever it's getting truthful, I get hot. All right, let me fix myself. When they went to get rid of the OJ team, they got rid of the OJ team. And they didn't get to OJ because OJ did go to jail for a while. But once OJ came out, he went the same way as his buddies, lawyer buddies. Ericka, if you don't play this game with them, they have ways. They have ways, sweetie. I would say watch the series. What's that series with the black woman? Oh my God. Hold on a second. What's that, Dorcel? You got me cracking up. What's that? The black woman, Olivia Pope. Ericka, I would say watch the series Olivia Pope and watch how they easily took out people that didn't play their game. So things are going to turn around for you. But if you're not playing, these men are powerful and these men are evil. And funny thing is, you know this, but you just think as a MAGA white, you can escape any drama. You cannot. You cannot. So I would say if you want to survive for a little bit, I would say play the game. You're too deep in to not play this game. You know too much. Stay in it and let this unfold. And if it turns out you've got to be a wife of the this, that, and the third, you got to be a wife of the this, that, and the third, period. I think choose life, choose to be quiet. And I think that I think you'll be okay. Any spoiled little blonde girl come out of you? Any threats? If you threaten these motherfuckers, girl, girl, I see a Johnny Cochran all over, or a Kardashian, whatever his name is, all over you. So you better play this game with these. They're not to be played with. I'm sorry to say that, guys. Ericka, you know these guys. You know them. Remember all the children that you stole in Romania? You think they wouldn't do something to you? Are you kidding me? Scandal was the name of the show. Scandal, yes. She's in her own scandal, and you cannot escape these men. So however way they want to use you, even though that's not what you want the money, but you don't want to appear like a trollop and a tramp. You don't have a choice, child. What do you guys think? Let me look at everyone's saying. Sounds like she has to ease her hand out of the. Ooh, that's a good one. This has been so far interesting read. Thank you. But little old Candace, I can't read anything. Little old Candace thinks she can compete or industry plant. I don't know. Y'all got to leave Candace alone. Candace is not Ericka. Ericka has been an industry plant since she was 17 years old. Candace wanted a safe place to survive. Then she realized this shit is fucked up. And then they got rid of her because she was getting too close to Charlie. So Candace went on and had her babies. And then they unalived her man. And now she's on a thing to expose everyone. I don't think they can take Candace out. That's the funny thing. Y'all never know who's protected in this Game of Thrones, in this House of Cards, and why they're protected. Sometimes you just need a Candace. Sometimes they would just let a Candace blah, 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 blah. Ericka knows more. Erica's inside. She's been inside since she was 16, 17 years old. Ericka has seen things. Ericka has done things. Ericka. Ericka gets the tower, not a Candace. Leos, this is so funny. This is kind of true, though. Leos are unforgiving, manipulated. Leos never play fair, never know which side of the face you're talking to. We are not Geminis. Actually, Lisa, I didn't notice anything. Were maggots upset when they found out that she's Indian? Oh, thank you, Tracy. You're doing an excellent reading. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, Lisa, let me read this again. What a horrible position for JD wife if he becomes president. You know MAGA would lose their minds if he becomes president and his current wife becomes first lady. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. A lot of people don't like Ericka. And I think that's why she's not going to get away with being first lady. So there might be somebody else that they're like, we need to make you first lady. Step up. If it's not Ericka, it just won't be Usha. Usha can't stay in position. Usha cannot stay in position. Usha's going to have to go back to India. She's not going to be able to stay in America. She's going to have to go back to India where they need peace from her. They might put her in a small town with no running water. They might put her in a town where somebody's going to discover. This was where somebody's going to discover. Weren't you JD's wife? Knight. Upside down. Allegiance to a destructive ruler or destructive principle. Romantic delusions. Now, this is not for JD, although it sounds like it's for JD. This is not for Usha, although it sounds like it's for Usha. This is still for Ericka. Allegiance to a destructive ruler. Remember, she's known Trump since she was 17 years old. Allegiance to a destructive principle. And on top of it, romantic delusions or romantically passed around. The night card says it all. She is not going to want to keep up with the price of all of this. She's not going to want to do it. And if you don't do it, Ericka, I don't see you as being safe. I'm sorry. So let me help you. Play the game, sweetie. Play the game. Night, shadow, manifests as an absence of honor and chivalry or loyalty to a questionable ruler or principle. Look for a pattern of service to others. Listen to this word they use, that straddles the line between self-sacrifice and self-neglect. And let me tell you something. I have seen people with self-sacrifice martyrdom shit. You all do not take care of yourselves at all. You sacrifice for others and you think that's a good thing. Fuck everybody. But you, Ericka, you can't say that. You have to self-sacrifice. Because from 17 years old, this is the only thing you've ever known. You want to get out. You want to operate as an independent woman in this turning point. But to be honest with you, what does turning point do for anyone? And that's the bigger problem. You want something, and yet there's no direction in turning point. So you want the power, you want the glory, but are you of service? Not between the sheets, just of service. It's a huge conglomerate that you have. And you all just want to stand there and look pretty. Ericka, stand there and look pretty. Because these men are dangerous. Sorry, sweetie. I wish you well. What you guys think? She played too long. It's a setup from long ago. She played too long. You can't make these messages up. You can't. The night card says it all. Oh. Let me tell y'all something. I would never want to be a MAGA. I would never want to be a Ericka. I would never want to be a Usha. I would never want to be a Melania. Like, sad. Sad. Oh, Lord. All right. If I would be a Pelosi any day. I would be Crockett any day. I would be Walker any day. What's her first? Maxine Walker any day. I would choose a life where I can empower women, empower good service of others, not between the sheets. I would fight for rights. I would be a part of a bigger system to feed the homeless, the healthcare. Like, that's what I would rather do. I would hate to think that I was born to lay down. That's thought of it. I'm so sorry, Ericka. You're in this position. But your daddy put you there because your daddy is a part of this secret society. All right, guys. I did the best I could. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. If anybody wants a reading with me, I am available to you all day. 213-458-7408. Thank you, everyone, for letting me do this reading. I was thinking, what's the best topic? What's the best topic? What's the best topic? And I really wanted to get Ericka out the way. You, young lady, will not be president, vice president, ever. Oh, thank you, 1D. Thank you. Oh, let me show you guys something. So I went to California and I got a bad allergic reaction, really bad. But now look, it's all clearing up. Yay! All right, guys. I love you all. Take it easy. But great reading. Pray for everyone involved. That's the best we can offer. Why is this not here? Great reading. Pray for every. That's the that's the best we can offer. We can offer prayer because I wouldn't want to be a Ericka. I wouldn't want to be a Usha. Yes. Thank you, 1D, because we have a lot of Erickas in the world. So, Tracy, you nailed it. Thank you so much, guys. I love doing readings. So call me for your own personal reading. Let's calm down. Let's get a reading done. Let's find a way to survive together. Together. Love you guys. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I'm sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. rosemary oil so pure. Her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown lived where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.